Hello, everybody. James here. This is going to be a YouTube clip special, not on the podcast, because as of yesterday, as we record this, and I will upload this today as well, the Royal Rumble has happened. Now, we're not going to be talking about the Royal Rumble because I know you, Shane, were busy in Kentucky last night. And one thing I did want to make mention of, though, was that there was a press conference that did go ahead at the Royal Rumble afterwards, and Triple H, as well as Cody Rhodes, were both asked point blank about the Vince McMahon resignation allegations situation. So, do you know what Triple H said?
I do not. I came back from Kentucky last night and was sleeping like a little baby very quickly. So, interested to watch.
Okay, then. I'll give you the most generalized answer I can. Everything possible. That is a very important thing to us, a very important topic to us. It's as simple as everything possible. That makes no sense. Anyway, yeah. Triple H claims he has not read the lawsuit.
Yeah, of course not. Yeah.
Okay, so when asked if Triple H has read this document, the response was as follows: I did not. Cody mentioned it. We all found out real time when you were there. That's the truth. I'll go back to what I said before. It's an amazing week for us. I don't even want to get bogged down in the negatives of it. I just want to focus on the positives and where we're going. We're at the most exciting time of year for us and the most exciting point to me, business-wise, that we've ever had. There you go. That was Triple H's response.
Yeah, pretty Tony Khan-ish. You know, it's when you're in PR, when you're getting to there's a saying, when you're to find yourself in a hole, stop digging. There are certain things you allow time to settle out there. Look, the Ethernet's going to say what it's going to say anyway. The camps are already set. Nothing you could say at a press conference is going to say, okay, well, these people are here going to switch over or whatever. Let it breathe on its own for a while, and then down the road talk about it. But to try to suggest that, well, we're going to focus on the positives and blah 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 blah, to the untrained ear, that sounds like we don't care about that. We just want to put wrestling on or sports entertainment on. And isn't that the whole point of the Me Too movement, right? Is that these women have a voice. These women have had something happen to them, allegedly. And so don't talk about it. They just move on and say, there's an investigation going on. We're digging into this deep. We'll report back as soon as we can. But until we get to that, I'd rather not touch it because it's, but not this. Well, geez, Cody mentioned it to me, and yeah, you didn't hear a word about it until Cody said something. It begs incredulity.
A bit of a tone deaf response, it sounds like, from that.
Very much, yes. And again, let's make the assumption that both Vince is innocent until proven guilty, and the other people named. This young woman is not a liar because she's saying it yet. Now, and this thing will play out and wash out. But because again, like I was saying in last week's podcast, let's assume that the woman's right. Let's just go down that avenue for a second. You're re-torturing this girl, right? And again, there's a reason that the legal system is set up like it's set up. It's so that you don't have untrained people like us out here saying, "Oh, he's guilty, she's guilty, it's whatever." The American legal system's having quite a few hiccups right now, I'd say. But jumping in and having just mob mentality jump into it doesn't make it any better. In fact, it makes it exponentially worse. And then it becomes this sort of storm of shit, right? So, well, I heard that Vince blah 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 blah. I heard this girl this or that. Well, again, welcome to the supermarket tabloids. It's I'm sure there's official fact-finding stuff going on right now, investigations going on right now. We will learn whether or not these texts could be attributed back to Vince McMahon or not. But it takes time for it to get there to that. And so, to even wade into this, that was really a tone deaf, great word, but also very, very junior varsity for a company the size of TKO or Endeavor or WWE, whichever one you want to say. Just handle it with kid gloves and give the girl the assumption of some respect. Give Vince the assumption of his innocence until proven guilty, and then let's find someplace in between. But anybody listening to that yesterday, as soon as they hear him say, "Well, I didn't even read it," and Cody mentioned something, and right there, and then when he says, "This is the truth," right? You don't have to keep rubber stamping truth with, hey, by the way, this is the truth. So what was it just a minute ago? Was it a lie or an untruth? And again, I know WWE has PR people. That somebody didn't sit him down and bone him up on this, and here's how to handle this. And most of us that have been in front of cameras for most of our career know how to pivot and jostle around a question without really answering the question. That's not the professional way to do it. It's in my humble opinion.
So there we go. Fine answer, Shane. The full podcast we're talking about that we're referencing from, say, last week. It was actually yesterday we recorded it. That will be out tomorrow as an early sort of present, I guess, because we missed last week. But having said that, thank you very much for watching. This was a YouTube exclusive. We will see you again tomorrow for the full episode where Shane and I are talking about the news and, of course, Vince McMahon's resignation, allegations and all that. So we'll see you there.